Good morning. Tuesday. These are the days. These are the days when people have time to themselves. So these are the make you or break you days. So um so I wanted to say um for years my healthy weight was 140, and and I wanted to bulk up. I wanted to build my muscle. I wanted to build muscle. Uh, the active body tissue, the only our only real active body tissue. I wanted to build that, and so I after 19, when I was always active, I wanted to uh, and I got in. I went towards weightlifting, and um, because it was just something. It was a natural progression. No one ever understood it, but to me, it was just an activity at the end of the day, and I was always active. So and this is what I want people to understand, like what weightlifting can do for you, because it's not understood. So um so um and everybody shares the commonality that they don't like something about their body. That there's something that people don't like about themselves, about their body. Everybody, and if you don't acknowledge it, it will just eat at you, and it does eat at you, and it becomes a part of your personality, and it makes you just a worse person. So because you're just neglecting yourself, you're just like you're neglecting it. It becomes part of your subconscious. It affects the way that you relate to the world. So and for me, it's always been really easy to gain and lose weight. And when I was um, when I got into weightlifting, like when I really got into it, I mean, I had lifted a little bit when I'm like 15 or 16, but I was, I didn't, there wasn't something that I, was able to process what it was doing mentally. As I was always playing sports, which are, hyperactive, and which are a lot of fun, but they don't build you up. They don't build up your body. But they don't hurt it. I mean, it's like this Wolf's law still applies. You're still strengthening your bones when you're playing sports. I mean, I never had a serious injury. I mean, um, a lot of people get injured playing sports. Like they most people have serious injuries from playing sports. So um so I was strong enough, coordinated enough to not get um any serious injuries in my childhood. Just and so I strengthened myself doing that. And um, So I've always been able to gain and lose weight easily, um, because I don't have the same. But so then I went to weightlifting, and and um, you know, people, if you don't really feel good about what you're doing, you're not going to do it. I mean, the gyms are not. You should not be fired up in the gym. I know you're just putting in the work that you need. Like people are just so odd in the gym. That's why I have to have my own gym here, and it's a squat rack. I have a squat rack in my house, and I'm not like fired up. I have to work out. I need to work out. That's what I do. I don't get like fired up to work out. It's just I know what I need to do. And um, so I get in there and I get it done, and I don't have to get in anywhere now. I just work out at home. And obviously the gym, there's things at the gym that are not at at my home gym, that that you can go, and that becomes more powerful for me, because I'm already getting in my what I need. Like the thing that I can't go without is what I'm getting at home. That's I mean, I can go without leg curls and all of the stuff at the gym. I can go without that. So that's just a supplement. All the stuff at the gym is just a supplement to what I really need. It's like, like supplement your food. Supplements are they just supplement your food. But um so um um so I started working out 18, 19, just like with people that wanted to get in shape, uh and it was always weird, because it was like I was with my friends, and it's like, what they think. It's kind of a psychological thing. Like, you think whatever's good for me is going to be good for you, and I think that's not the case, because was my thing is about sports. So anything I'm doing with my body is going to relate in a different way. You don't have the background in sports. So it's like, for you to think, and people that have their own lives, they don't really get caught up in what I'm doing anyway. That's like that's a weird thing. I mean, like my friends, like they think, they think what I'm doing somehow affects like them, like, um and you know like, it's I'm trying to tell you, like, and this is the thing, people have problems with authority. They have problems with authority. I'm verbally telling you, so you can understand it mentally, that your life is not mine. You have your life is not. You have your own, you know your own things that you need to tackle, by, like, you individually, yourself. It's not. um I want to be somebody who's a positive influence, and I can help you stick to this lifestyle. um and I probably need to create more content. I need to be more visible, so I can help you, because I'm here and then I'm gone, and you just um and you never saw me, and you didn't, and it's like, it's easy just to, like, just to fade away. and so but just like I'm lifting with my friends, like, and it, I don't want this physique thing to be so superficial. I want you to know that you need it. It's for yourself. I mean, there's all of these really superficial reasons for exercise, like I don't care about your body. I don't care. I care about my woman's body. That's the only body I care about. I don't care about anybody. I don't care about another man's body. I don't care about most of these women's bodies either. I mean, what? I mean, I don't. I'm trying to tell you, it's important, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about your superficial reasons. That's for sure. Like how buff you are. I I don't care. I'm trying to tell you, this is gonna help you mentally. This is gonna help you physically. It's gonna help you spiritually. This is gonna help you. People are so hung up on their diet. You need to be eating for fitness. You need to be eating. You need to be eating for a purpose. You need to know what you're doing. You need to get. You need to eat for activity, because food activity makes your food requirements higher. So the more active you are, the more you need to eat, unless you're trying to slice and dice, and you need to know how to do that too. Um, uh, so so uh, so but it's like an active slice and dice. It's not just like with me. I can easily just not eat, because I'm just telling you my thing. I can easily just not eat and lose weight. Um, so so I'm so that was 19 to 22, when or 21, when I'm just like um just strangely, like, my friends are just strangely interested in what I'm doing with working out, and whatever, because they think, oh, their girls are gonna like them more if they're in shape. Girls don't like you more when just because you're in shape. It's just not doesn't work like that. So um so you know so now I'm like 11.4% body fat. And yesterday I I worked out. I did um I did the power bodybuilding day one. And it's just my body's still not recognizing food. It's still not, until I start building muscle with the food. I'm getting fat, or I'm like my I have a scale that tells me that. Otherwise, how would I know? If I didn't have a scale to tell me that I'm getting fat, how would I know? So I I I ate all my meals yesterday, and I my percentage fat went up. So it's still not happening. Until I'm eating and I'm building muscle and not fat, you know, or there's some type of, because it's just fat. I mean, you build up the muscle too, but it's you're getting fat, or you're gaining fat too. So that's like it's not really recognizing the food. It's not turning it into muscle, which is what I want. So I still got to cut down. And I've 140. I've already know from just knowing that I can be 140 is a healthy weight. Like I've done that. I've been there, done that, and it's like that's my healthiest weight for not having muscle. Not having any new muscle, just being the same old me, just being me at 140, just my body just at 140. And I can actually get lower than that, but that's when I need to start. I don't know. I'm implementing the power bodybuilding and all of these things that I'm doing, with Mike. And so I don't know exactly how much I'm gonna weigh, but I just know that I'm 140 is a perfectly healthy weight for me. So I'm gonna get back down there and just see. And I've been 135, and that's okay too. But I wasn't eating right, so I think, honestly, I think I could be one. I've been down to 130 pounds, and that was skinny. So honestly, I could get down to, you know 135, and and that'll be exciting, because it's just I play sports too, and I'm really active. I play like active sports, and if you have a bunch of fat on you, it's harder on your joints. Like, or everything you're doing. You're walking around. Just think about walking around if you're 15% body fat, and you're 180 pounds. That's like 20 pounds of that's like walking around with a 20-pound backpack all day. Not a backpack, maybe like maybe, well, a 20-pound stomach. put a put something that emulates a 20-pound child, like you're pregnant, you know and put that on your stomach, because that's where it is, for most people. So just wear that, and you're like, man, that's like hard on my body. Like, so 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 yeah. So that's kind of what I'm doing. And but a lot of the stuff is just me. And now I can't see your comments again, because I'm um if go go to StreamYard dot / Facebook, and enable the permissions, so I can see your comments. And you know uh just share this. People are gonna be like, whatever. But the thing is, I don't like I you can be like me in the fact where you don't. I mean, if something doesn't impact your bottom line, I'm just talking. If something doesn't, affect your job, then, well, what does it matter? I'm just on here talking. Who cares? Who cares if people don't know what I'm talking about? I don't care if people understand. They don't understand. This is futuristic. I'm talking to you from the future. You know. So it's like this is stuff that people don't understand, and they're not gonna understand for like 10 years. So So, all right, guys. Everybody's already tuned out, so I'm learning. I'm learning my my audience, and because part a bit of important part of this is realizing where your people are at, so this is human nature, so I understand that people have short. I mean, my mom doesn't even watch, and then she'll ask me a question that I answered here. So I mean, my mom, she watches this, and she'll ask me a question that I already answered here, like my own mom, like I'm like, Mom, just watch the video. I talk about it ad nauseum. So I love y'all, and I always talk about a lot of stuff, but that's important. So, all right, guys. So have your Tuesday. Do have a productive Tuesday. Don't go crazy, which is what happens. The people are just so lonely. So I love y'all.